Hey, interview, interview.
I am not producer. I'm actor.
Do you have another question for me?
It's when director called me that I will go on them. But if it's music, I can talk down very well because I know what I'm doing in music. Project Fame helped me in the movie industry because the first director I got to work with was one of the DOPs on Project Fame because they had seen me on the show and they felt, oh, you should give it a shot, give acting a shot, you have what it takes. So yes, the first and second directors I worked with were working on Project Fame, so it did help.
Do you have another question for me?
I haven't released any album.
Okay.
I have a couple of singles I'm working on. I'm signed to a record label, Bad Dog Entertainment. So we have stuff cooking. But after Project Fame, I went off radar for about 2-3 years. And then eventually I started presenting. From presenting, I started getting movie roles here and there. And then the music, you know, you're always recording because that's actually my first love, music. So I keep recording, doing all of that. You know how music is, it never really gets old. So luckily I'm on a record label now and we've got stuff cooking and I'm very sure you all will be happy to see it. Well, it's 50-50. You can never really tell with the music industry. People have been in the industry for years before Project Fame or anything like that came into existence, and they still haven't been able to make it big, like haven't been able to release more than one album or a couple of singles. So it's 50-50. It's either yes, no, maybe, maybe not. I might have gone far. Maybe you would have been releasing maybe a second or third album by now, but it's just 50-50. You never can really tell. It depends on how the audience accepts your style and kind of music. Sometimes I see myself as a tomboy. I am not a fashionista. I am just jeans, leggings, t-shirts, sneakers. I'm good to go. Like, I'm fine with that because being a woman is hard. Then being beautiful is even harder. And then God, now to keep up with the style and everything. Ah, Lord. But I don't see myself as a fashionista. Once in a while, yes, you get to dress up and look really nice and chic and beautiful. But I wouldn't say I'm such a fashionista. I'm just your everyday jeans, sneakers kind of girl. So far, I haven't really experienced challenges per se. The only thing I would say is a bit shaky is going for auditions. You know, you go for auditions lots and lots of times, you get to see the same faces out there, and eventually when you hear about the production or you see the movies out, you get to see, oh, it's already known faces that were not even, that never came for the auditions that are in the movie. And you begin to wonder, so why call for an audition if you don't want something fresh, if you don't want something new? But so far, I haven't had so many challenges. I get calls from directors saying, oh, Bisola, I saw your last job, fantastic, can we work together? You go for auditions, you get picked sometimes you're not, but it's just part of the ladder to success, you know. Okay. I wouldn't say I have faced major challenges yet, yes.
Do you have another question for me?
I think it just needs the producers to be willing to take risks, because believe me, there are lots of fresh, fantastic, amazing young actors out there that aren't even given the chance to show their worth. But come on, I don't blame the producers, I don't blame the directors of these movies. They are out here to make money, and it's mostly the known faces that would help them make the money. So I just think fresh actors should be given a chance to show, like given lead roles, so that they can help blossom in the industry.
Hey, interview, interview.
Well, I will talk right now, not as an actress, but as a viewer, like someone who watched these movies, you know. But what I would say is, back in the day, we had top-notch, world-class movies. I'm talking about stuff like Violated, this one of the diamonds being stolen from, I can't remember the name exactly. But you see, those movies they were fantastic movies. Like even our epic movies that we had then. I remember watching Igodo, and I felt like this really happened. I felt in the movie. These days, we get to see a lot of, let me say, Asaba movies, playing king, queen. I'm talking to you right now as a viewer. That doesn't really happen in our Nigerian culture. You don't see people strutting around a palace in looking all glamorous with your satin robes and flowing. Come on, it really doesn't happen. But yes, I understand that they're trying to create this coming to America kind of feel in our Nigerian movies, but it really doesn't happen. So in that aspect, yet some of the storylines, they are repetitive and but I would say they shouldn't keep putting out to the world that this is what Nigeria is about. Our culture is way deeper than all of that. They don't even really portray the culture of Nigeria or Nigerians. A lot of Igbos I've spoken to, like had this conversation with, I'm like, oh, okay, since you guys have Igwes and all, they say, no, our Igwes don't even dress like this. Our palaces don't look like this. You don't see maids all glammed up, made up, strutting in the palace, you know, like sprinkling flowers. No, it doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. All that is just the mind and the imagination of a writer trying to bring something to life, which is what movies and acting is all about. So there's a bit of discrimination. Now we have the Asaba movies and we have the cinema movies, because that's what they call it somehow sometimes. Cinema movies are somewhat down to earth. They're closer to us, like it's real. They're more believable than what you see in Asaba movies. But Asaba movies, they're hilarious. The comedy is always very, very, you know, like really interesting. I watch it just to have a good laugh sometimes, you know. They're also very, very wonderful actors there, you know, like when you watch them, you just have a wonderful day. But I would only just criticize those palace movies and king, queen, yeah, just that. Like if they can do something about, especially the costumes, then I think it'll be a lot better. Oh my, there's lots and lots of them. There's Auntie Rachel Oniga, Mommy Joke Silva. I can't start naming them. My friends, young actors, Okeo Zoishi, Kende Bankole, they are just amazing. Rachel Isaac, these are my friends. These are people I know and I've worked with, and they help me. They try to improve my acting skills. They're just simply amazing people. I love working with them. They make the job easier for you. They're just fantastic people. I think the Nigerian music industry is vast, but there's a but, because the audience seem to love a certain kind of sound, which makes it difficult for versatile singers, artists to really show the world what they can actually do. You get to see a lot of singers not really singing because of the markets, because the audience is not really listening to good music. But they have, when it comes to club bangers, we've got like top-notch, like world-class club bangers. I will introduce myself in you. Ask a question in you. Thank you. My future projects, music-wise, I am still recording lots and lots of singles. I have some already cooking, already cooked, ready to be served. Hopefully shooting my video very soon, talking about like in 2 or 3 weeks time. Then I would have that released. The movie-wise, I've gotten a couple of calls from different directors. I really can't spill the title of the movie and when it's going to shoot, because that's not my property. But yes, I have got a couple of movies lined up, and hopefully you would get to see all of them very soon. Thank you. Ask a question again. Thank you. You see, it depends on actually what you want me to mimic for you. You see, in this life, person, she cannot really this thing. Because when you are like this, hungry can catch you, you didn't know. You understand? But we are going, you are coming, it's just, you understand me? Because it's life. As I'm talking to you now, it's a bunch of nonsense I'm talking about, but I just have to make it look as if it's a life-changing stuff I'm talking about. Because right now, I just say nothing. Absolutely nothing. Thank you very much.
Hello, my name is Bisola Aiyeola. I am a singer and an actress. And these are my top 5 music that I love listening to right now. One would be Bitch Better Have My Money, the remix with Tiwa Savage and Ricardo Banks. I also love Godwin by Korede Belum. I also love Catapult by Ricardo Banks. Then there's Janglova by Shay Shay. How can I just forget this song? Oh my God. Please help me. Yes. And Make Sense by Fefe.
This our love can never die. Say you always will be mine. Baby, baby, you and I are meant to be. We go stay with each other, no matter the kind weather. Take me home to you.
I think the Nigerian music industry is vast, but there's a but because the audience seem to love a certain kind of sound, which makes it difficult for versatile singers, artists to really show the world what they can actually do. You get to see a lot of singers not really singing because of the markets, because the audience is not really listening to good music. But they have, when it comes to club bangers, we've got like top-notch, like world-class club bangers.